There's a great example of this during Mark's first hero-saving attempt. Not only are random civilians killed as would happen in real life, but this old woman that Mark was able to initially save doesn't end up surviving the rescue. This is unnerving to us as an audience, but unfortunately realistic if those hostile...
This guy, KP, is literally just describing the plot of the first season. She's just describing the plot of the first season. She's saying exactly what we would all feel watching this, okay? Rather than explaining what makes it so interesting.
Aliens were just trying to invade Earth and not caring about casualties. Remember, these super...
By the way, I won't spoil it. Go read the fucking comic. But, like, those aliens were not, like, a random thing that showed up. Like, there's a reason that they show up in the first season. They're setting up the end of the series with that fight with those aliens right there, okay? That is a humongous setup that they're doing. And it's not going to pay off for, like, years. Like, simplifying it down, Invincible is a coming-of-age story. It is. Invincible is definitely a coming-of-age story, but what it does is it tackles and kind of recontextualizes and fictualizes a lot of the things you don't realize when you're coming of age, right? So think about like coming of age experiences that you've had if you're an adult. You know, you go to school, you maybe meet someone, you fuck, it's like really awkward. Oh, that's a coming of age experience, right? Those are the things we think about when we think about coming of age movies. Let me tell you what a real coming of age experience is. When you get your first paycheck and they take out like 7% or whatever the rate is for taxes, and you see on your check how much was taken out for taxes. That's a coming of age experience. Those are the coming of age experiences that Invincible explores, but it does it through the lens of like a superhero. And I know that sounds crazy, but think about it like this. In one of the later seasons, and even in the comic books, Cecil says to Mark, after he and Mark have a falling out, that, you know, Mark, I know you want to save the world and help people and do all these things like what a superhero would do, right? A superhero saves people regardless of the context. But what Cecil explains to him is like, yeah, you can be the good guy who saves people, or you can be the guy who saves the world, right? Where sometimes you don't really have a choice. You need to make hard choices where not everybody is going to walk away a winner in order to achieve an end, right? Right? Those kind of decisions you have to make where there's no real, like, oh, this is the good answer kind of thing, are things you don't really experience until later in life.